Hi, Ms. Knudsen. This is my Topic 11 project. We'll begin with Task 1, the college trend. The first college I picked was New York University, and this is Part A, collecting tuition data. This is the table I created in order to show the tuition prices throughout the years 2000 and 2016, with the x values being years and the y values being the cost, and this is Part B, where the graphs and equations were created. There's the scatter plot showing NYU's tuitions throughout the 16 years, and then here are the three types of regression equations with their coefficients of determination. Now for Part C, where we determine the line of best fit and predict future tuitions. In this case, the quadratic line is the best fitting for this set of data since its coefficient of determination value is the highest. Now after calculations, I can predict that it will cost $55,199.77 to attend the school next year, and $59,524.24 to attend 4 years. In 2050, the cost will be $92,622.24. The tuition will reach $100,000 in 57 years, that being 2077. And lastly, for NYU, some background information. NYU is located in New York City, New York. 58,461 people enrolled into the school as of fall 2019. Some cool facts are that the rate of acceptance is 1 out of 5 undergraduates. NYU is the largest private university in the US, and they have over 19,000 employees. Now, the second school that was analyzed is Johns Hopkins University. Starting off with Part A, this is the set of data collected for the tuitions throughout the 16 years. For Part B, this was the scatter plot graph. And these are the three types of regression equations with their coefficients of determination. Then for Part C, it was determined that the quadratic equation again was the best fit since it had the largest coefficient of determination. The predictions are that the tuitions will be $59,621.89 for next year and $64,864.30 in 4 years. In 2050, it will cost $113,231.58 to attend, and the tuition will reach $100,000 in 44 years, which will be 2064. Lastly is the background information. Johns Hopkins is located in Baltimore, Maryland, with a class of 2023 having a total of 1,363 enrollments. Some facts are that Johns Hopkins is Maryland's greatest employer. They built the first spacecraft to land on an asteroid, and more than 3 million books are being held in their library to this day. The next assignment is Task 2, with the chosen college for the task being New York University. Part A was about collecting data. I chose to pick the number of students that were admitted into NYU throughout the years 2050 and 2020. For this topic, I was only able to find 6 sets of data. This was the scatter plot graph for the data, and for Part B, where I showed 3 graphs that display the data differently. First off, we have a histogram, then a whisker box plot. Lastly, I graphed a bar chart. Then Part C, I analyzed and described the distribution for each graph. Since the bar chart and histogram were quite similar, I grouped them together. By looking at these graphs, we can see that the data is skewed left, since the data increasing as it gets further to the right. We can also determine the peak and tail while knowing that the mean will have to be less than the median. Next off, we have the whisker box plot, which we can see is skewed right. Using the box plot, we can also determine the data's mean, quartile 1 and 3, the range, the interquartile range, and the minimum and maximum. Lastly, for this project, we have the conclusion. Based on parts B and C, I can conclude that the data will keep on rising. This was able to be concluded because we saw that the graph was negatively skewed. This means that the data is most likely to keep on rising to higher numbers than its previous numbers of students that were admitted. This shows significance because by the time I am applying for this college, based on the data, there is a higher chance that the number of students will be admitted will be much higher than the current number today, meaning a higher chance to get accepted. And that's it for my project. Thank you.